Alright, and welcome to my channel. Today we are looking at JavaScript objects. A JavaScript object is simply an inanimate or animate object, that is a living thing or a non-living thing object. That is, it can stand for a person or a car or anything of your choice. And also the property of the object is simply the characteristics. That means what the object possesses, whether a color, a eye color, a body skin, etc, etc. Alright, so now I'll create a folder on the desktop screen. Right click on the screen, come down to new, I'll come down to folder, give it a name. Let's name this JS object very quickly. Then also we're needing a text editing software which can be downloaded from either Sublime Text or VS Code. So down here I have my Sublime Text installed already. So now I will need to open the folder, file, open folder, select desktop, then choose JS object folder. Then also I'll create an index HTML file by which my JS will run on. So I'll right click on JS object, then I'll come down to new file, then I can call it like this, name it index.html very quickly, then Ctrl S to save, hit the save button, then also erase this text and create the HTML basic syntax very quickly. Alright, the next thing to do now is we want to write two HTML elements, h1, so JavaScript object very quickly, and also we're needing one empty HTML element which will be used from JavaScript to assign what we need inside, so call it object.js. Then the next thing we need a script tag which is responsible for interpreting our JavaScript files, and this is called the internal JavaScript. Alright, so now we need to declare a variable person. Let me go back a bit. So let's say creating the object called person. Then we'll need a var that stands for making a variable. Then give it a name called person, assign it to a curly bracket because we want to have more than one characteristics or property for the object. So also this curly bracket is used if you are making an object, remember. Then now we need to assign what the object can do or what it possesses. So the name, we can say, let's call it Frank, then a comma because we'll be having more other attributes. So say age, let's say 45, comma, let's say occupation, let's call it IT personnel, alright. Then also the address very quickly, Nigeria. Alright, so that's also, if this is the last property you want to insert for the object, then you need not to put any comma anymore. So the next thing to do now is for us to display, this is a comment line, / display the object. So now we can now say that we need to use a particular line of code in JS for collecting what exists in an HTML element. Here is the ID which will be used now. Then we'll say document.get element, all must be in camel case, by ID. Okay, so document.get element by ID, then the ID up here which was I as object.js, object-js, very quickly, dot inner HTML, which is used oftentimes when you want to add a text within an existing HTML element that has the JavaScript file or connection. So right here we can now say person. We'll call the object now person dot. So we use a dot sign to fetch what exists inside the object. That means what the object possesses, dot name. Then we can run now. Ctrl S to save. Then right click, open in browser very quickly, and you will see it's appearing as Frank. So we can go back here, and to call multiple lines of code, we can now say name is plus, that's called concatenate person dot name, a plus sign, add a break, then you can say age is plus person dot age. So I'll stop here. So let's save. Also, let's go back again to our browser, or you can right click open a browser, or you come back here and let's refresh the browser. That's it. So that is how to create a JavaScript object. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the page, thumbs up, and add the comments. And if you want me to work on any JS file, you can let me know. Thank you so much. God bless you.